eyes I see. It's a beautiful song. A pure simple honesty. Hold me in your arms tonight. Alexa, stop. That's a beautiful song by Whitney Houston and Kate Pendergrass. There's something in your eyes I see. A pure and simple honesty. Hold me in your arms tonight. Ooh, fill my life with pleasure. Let's not waste this precious times. There's more than to treasure. Hold me in your arms. Ooh, baby. Come on in and hit the like button and let me know where you're calling from. Oh, as usual. Once I wake up, I get online. I didn't even finish eating my dinner. And we got some things to talk about. Now, y'all know my name is Debra Ann Matthews, and I have a channel. It's called Lose Weight With Me. And my book's coming out in 28 days. It's called I Ain't Got to Eat About It. And my 7-day challenge is going on right now. It's called 7-Day Challenge. You Ain't Got to Eat About It. And I got a surprise coming up next week. Shh, it's a surprise. Can you keep a secret? Okay. And I'm working with app called Trainers. They sent me this iPhone watch. Ow. So they're coaching me till November the 17th. So hold on, I gotta shift my knee. So, all good news, all good news, all good news. We had some more people over, like 3 over today, helping me get everything tidy while I went to my class. And honey, let me tell you, I thank them so much. But they don't realize that I gave them a list, but they still move my stuff. Like I got mobility issues, so the canes go by the door. They moved them over by the table in the house. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I had them in the garage, like in the entrance ways. Lord, bless their hearts. They put my bottle of water on the other side between the trampoline and the TV. How am I gonna get that with mobility issues? But you know what? They did the best they could do, and I could tell when my Wi-Fi wouldn't work. Good morning, good evening, Larry. That my but don't call me hey. Hey is for horses, Larry. Don't do that. Um, I knew they knocked my Wi-Fi out because when I got home, my Wi-Fi wasn't working. So I called, I emailed, I text Gina, and I was like, "Can you come by here on your way to church and fix, check a look at my Wi-Fi?" So she brought her husband, and she brought me some food, which was she's from the Philippines. She brought me this right here. It smells so good. She got a lot of onions on it. I'm gonna try to eat those onions just because they're good for me. If not, I'm gonna take them off and put them in some food that I'm gonna cook. And she brought me some some jambalaya like rice with some more jambalaya like rice and greens and green beans. So I can eat this tomorrow, and which was great because I needed something to eat for tomorrow. I just wanted to show y'all that. I thought I would eat it, but we had potluck today at class. So I still got some food. That's what I was going to eat. And I just ate, I did good because they fixed me a plate. I think I feel guilty when I eat down home food like we eat, like black people eat. But the calories, because now the app has me counting everything that I eat, the caloric intake. And I don't count calories. My coach just tells me to eat protein, carbs, and vegetables, protein, carbs, and vegetables, protein, carbs, and fat for dinner. And so I mix that all up, which is fine as long as I'm getting my nutrition in. That's really the weight, the body transformation um diet. Like if you really want to lose weight, but I just do it because it makes. I mean, I do it during body transformation, but it makes sense to me, so I don't have to think about it. I don't have to count calories. I don't have to. I don't have to do all of that. And and it kind of made me nervous because I feel like even though I had like 600 calories left, I can eat like 3,600 and like 3,645 calories a day. Okay, that's fine, and that makes sense. Okay, and I meant to put my glass food prep in the kitchen, but I forgot. I brought it with me, so they cleaned it out and put my food in and say take home. Cause everybody took home because we had a potluck, and so. But I jumped in my car this morning at 8 o'clock. Went over to Dollar General and had them go in and get me some soda and some cups for the potluck. And that's like how I used to do it. Um, then when I was trying to sleep, I would sleep earlier. I kept waking up. My body kept getting cramps because I'm too hot. And that's why I really just turned the heat on because Mamie said they were coming over here and she wasn't gonna be in here if it was cold. So I can't I could do okay when it's real cold because I get under my blanket. So I went ahead and turned the heat on. Then I had it on 70, then I put it on 73. And I get cramps on my feet and my ankles and on the bottom of my legs because I get under the cover, so I'm so hot. So I was hot and I was frustrated because I didn't know what to do. But when you get a cramp, you gotta attune to it. You just can't. It ain't gonna let you not bother it. So I was like, Coach, I'm hot and I cramp. And he was like, what is the thermostat on? I said, I think I put on 73. I think it's 73 in the house. And I just took it. It was on 70 cold, so I took it 70 hot. And I said, do I need to turn my electric fireplace on? Because the electric fireplace can heat the whole house up too. So he was like, turn that off. And I just got up at the bed and walked in the living room. I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk over there and turn off the electric fireplace. And then I turned it down. He said, turn it down to 65. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, Coach, I just jumped up and did it. Like I just did it. So really I am back. Like I can just jump up. When my friends came, I didn't know she'd bring her husband, but I'm glad she did. So I threw on the dress and I just walked in and I just stood in the wall. I didn't even try to sit in the wheelchair. I just stood in the wall and then I came and sat down. And she was like, "Oh, you're losing weight." I'm like, "Yeah." And because we hadn't seen each other in a long time. And so she's busy. I mean, she got kids, so she always busy with them. And but if she can help me, she will. And one time her and all the Filipinos were together and I called her and they came over here and they started washing dishes, cooking for me, feeding me, all the stuff. Because I couldn't get off the couch. And so it your mobility comes back, but you got to have a purpose and a reason to see. And getting my house organized for the surprise is the reason. Now, I just thought about these people who helped me today. I hope and pray they didn't throw the flowers away that Barbara brought and set them on the table. On the porch, I hope and pray they didn't. I just hope and pray they didn't. I hope and pray they didn't. That's all I'm going to say. I won't know till tomorrow. But I gave her a list of things to do, which one was sweep the porch and pour water on, like pine salt water or bleach water on the porch. So I hope and pray they didn't. It would be, I just hope and pray they didn't. So we're going to see tomorrow. And so, but I'm appreciative for the help because everybody can't come. Everybody, that's what I'm saying. You got to ask for help. And then you still got to, Larry, I'm a grown woman. Don't ask a grown woman WID. You that ain't even, Lord, I mean, don't do that, Larry. I mean, don't do that. I tell y'all what do every day when I get on here, so don't do that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Okay. Only people I like questioning me is people that's cash apping me, Zelle me, or Walmart to Walmart me. Okay. You should never ask a woman a question unless you're gonna solve that problem. But, so this is a size large, as a matter of fact. Because I have all these clothes people are giving me. They all over the house, Lord. There's a couple of them in the garage, so I got to get all that stuff. Well, the young lady, apartment, she put them, or Jessica put them in the closet so that I'll be ready for them. So, but I just grabbed just to look at it. Nashville has this 3-year bus pass. Okay, I gotta go get me one. They tell me it's for Davidson County residents only. I live in Davidson County now. I was like, look, I come to Nashville. I need that pass. Let me tell y'all something. If you look on my TikTok, or if you look on Nextdoor, I reposted all this stuff, this government services stuff. I asked my Cardinal people, I said, can I get an incentive? Y'all got to support because they canceling interest rates, all the stuff. All I'm going to tell y'all to do is y'all better pay attention. During COVID, your sister got her mortgage paid for 8 months free. Okay? Y'all better pay attention. This is the only reparation you're going to get. You better get on the good foot. If you want a business, you better get in some business training. This is the time now. We've never had these type of opportunities. They changing the world order, and they trying to stress y'all out because they ain't gonna stress me out. But I'm gonna tell you what I love about it. Everybody coming together. They like some people can afford to buy groceries for other people. And I love that. But look. We got our graduation t-shirts and our graduation certificates. Okay, that's pretty. It's really soft material, and it's a size 4X. So I'm probably gonna wear this tomorrow to my training. If I remember, probably not. I might wear it next week. Who knows? And then we got our certificate. It's really nice too. See that certificate holder? The program is called Corner to Corner. It's a business program in Middle Tennessee. And we have, now that we have graduated, we finished the class, we have access to other trainings also. They're going to still have trainings in November. So I'm going to probably drive my car there. It's going to be like 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And I have my meeting Friday with vocational rehabilitation. They told me to pick out a computer that cost a desktop for $350. I said I need a laptop. I mean, they said pick out a laptop. I told them I need a desktop, and I need a desktop with software and with, I didn't even tell them software, but I need software and I need a lot of power because I'm a writer, and I got all my files for the last 20 years that I'm repurposing in my coaching business. And also, I need a printer. I'm gonna get HP. So you need to budget like $1,000. I mean, if you're a writer, and I need podcast set up. So I'm like, I don't know what they doing, but if you want me to be successful, then you have to set me up for success. Well, if they approve your business, they give you a lot of money to start it. So if they tell me to buy it with that money, I'm like, okay, then I can do that. But they give you 3 chances to work on your business plan. They don't understand that the reason that I participate in business organizations, the reason you see me going to business mixers and business trainers, is because that's how you learn. That's how you learn the secrets. That's how you learn the stuff. That's how you learn how to. That's how your colleagues can also use your services and all the stuff. Somebody was talking to me today about the business loans, I mean grants. And I was like, I can, if you can't pay 250, you can pay 50 for a month's worth, and that'll get you started. And I understand that. And so she was like, she can't write it. I said, well, my business is called Let Me Write It For You. So boom, that go more revenue for me. Okay. So mm, mm, mm. One of my favorite blues groups is coming. Southern soul groups is coming to the area, and I can't even go because I ain't got no money. But that's okay. Mm. But hey, Katie, Bite. Guess what? It's hard for. I feel guilty. I don't really feel guilty. I feel kind of bad though. Eating regular food like this because it's so good. Because black people can cook, okay? And it's really not that many calories for my day. But it's just so good. I just feel guilty. I feel like I'm doing something wrong eating it. But you know what you can't do is trust your feelings all the time. Sometimes you gotta tell your feelings. Feelings, get on with all that. Going on with all of that. Because I think I gained 2 pounds yesterday. Maybe 3. I think I did. Mm-mm. I gained 2 pounds today. So I gained 2 pounds today. I gained 3 pounds yesterday, and I lost 3.4 pounds. I gained three pounds or 3.4 pounds yesterday, and I lost 3.4 pounds Monday. And I'm probably gonna. I feel like I'm gonna gain weight tomorrow just because I ate such good food, but we'll see. And then that's Thursday. Then I got Friday, so I got that salad. So I'm just gonna eat that food tomorrow. I'm not even gonna try to cook nothing else or eat nothing else but that food right there, other than my kiwi and unsweet applesauce. And that's okay. Maybe my nuts. But anywho, I seen a girl with a blonde sew-in. I was like, oh, I want to get that so bad. But guess what? I, hey y'all, come on in. Why y'all ain't coming in hitting the like button? Y'all know the rules. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Guess how much I owe my car before my car gonna be paid off? $590. Okay. I said, y'all want it all right now. Y'all want to pay it in half. Okay. What you want? She said, well, it's going to be a negative ding on your credit if you don't pay all of it. I said, well, let me think about it. Let me look at that thing. But that means in 2025, 2026, no car, no. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. And so I can shake some things around. Hey, I can shake some things around. Hey. You know why I smile like that? Because I'm like, girl, struggle or not, you're losing weight. Girl, struggle or not, you're moving better. Girl, struggle or not, you are. I just got up. You should have seen me. I just threw that dress over my head and jumped up and just stood up and walked in the living room. I mean, I just did it. And that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, okay, okay. But you know what I was thinking about? What happened to make me to get me here? Like when I was working and I couldn't get up to go to the bathroom, and it because my knees were weakening and my body lost strength. I was just thinking about that. Even though I used to always exercise, but when they stopped having the exercise program next door, I had like the whole office going over there. But between that time when that stopped, when that program ended, then I didn't go anywhere, and I got weaker and weaker and weaker. And all the times I exercise, lose weight, exercise, but then if I stop, I never think that it's affecting me. I never think that stopping my exercise is affecting me. And that's just what it did. It made me weaker. Even when I had to hold on to the wall to walk from my office to the car, I never thought it was because I didn't know why. I just knew that I couldn't walk like I normally could. Isn't that something? I knew I had to go to work, but I think about it now. I'm like, man, I was sadder. I was sad. I was trying to be strong. I was trying to be happy. I was stressed, and I was sadder and sadder and sadder because my body wasn't working right. But I didn't have time to think about that. And Chantel said to me, "You need to be on disability." I don't know what you're talking about, cause I don't know anybody on disability. Matter of fact, leave me alone. And if she called me, and she could tell in my voice that something was wrong, she would come to my job and sit with me till I told her what was wrong with me. Isn't that something? So when I tell you that my book is going to be a reflection of my journey, and when I tell you that there's so many things to celebrate midway through, I'm still over 400 pounds. I may be under 400 pounds before the year is out. I was like, Coach, I don't have that many pounds to go to be under 400 pounds. And I'm like, and even if it takes till January, it's okay. However, as I'm putting a goal together, I'm beyond reaching them. Okay. There was a program I wanted to sign up for. I think it started in October the 25th. I can't remember because I can't find it. It was a Saturday business program, and I think it met every week. I'm going to look for it because the more you keep learning, nutrition, your business interests, your goals, line dancing, all the stuff, the more you keep learning, that's when you can see your growth. If you stop learning, you die. Who was that said? Dave Ramsey said the only people are the same except for the people they meet and the books they read. Okay. Speaking of that, I'm in so many groups, and this was a business group, and they were asking, I got money or I need help, and what should I do with my, like that. And I said, Dave Ramsey helped me, and someone said, there's so much information, you don't have to pay nobody to get information. I said, that's bad advice. I said, there is value in community. There's value in community, and so people people say anything, anything. So I think when you learn how to forgive people anyway, because truth be told, there are things that we say when we say anything. However, if you want help, you have to. Now, some people can just read about it and do it, and there are things I can read about it and do, but most things I need help. Okay. Hi, Rossi. Just like getting my house in order. I remember one of my customers called me, Carlos Talley. Y'all heard me talk to him on the phone the other day. I had to charge that dude $300 just to hear him talk that bull. Okay, he from Memphis, so he loved talking, but he don't listen that much. And I'm gonna tell you, when I went to my coaching certification in Florida, I was talking to this lady, and the teacher said, he said, Deborah, you're gonna have to charge a lot of money so that your customers can value what you say. And he told the other lady, he told her, he said, I bet they don't your students who make appointments with you don't show up. She said, that's right. He said, you're gonna have to get them to buy in. So for me, when Ross, I never forget this. We were at a conference. Ross said, "Don't do nothing free." Okay, if Ross told me out of Canada, "Don't do nothing free," Miss Deborah don't do no free resume critiques. I do it for $100, and I'm not even finna talk to you unless you finna pay me $200. And so Carlos, he is. I'm telling y'all, he's a hoodlum, and I told him, y'all heard me say, I call you a hoodlum, right? Because he is. And he was like, yeah, that is what I am. But I didn't know hoodlums thought things out quick on their feet, got a plan. And mean, I just did. And they got loyal friends. And they got principles. Okay? So sometimes when you see these young whippersnappers running around killing folks, that ain't what hoodlums do. If somebody die, I heard a hoodlum say that they know what you know what you're in, and like there's a way, there's the protocol on how to behave as a hoodlum, and so Carlos called me because he needs some help because he know I can help him, and so but then he like questioned me and he wanted to doubt me, and I'm like, Carlos, run me my money, you gonna see. And you know what he told me? He said, "You act just like your brother." And even though my brother and I never really did business together, I guess we grew up in the same household, so we have like behaviors that are similar. Because I don't listen well, and I don't listen for free at all, well at all. I mean, I'm like, look, and you talking that smack it. You want to make when a nigga walk up to you and tell me they want to, they want 100. What? Business people don't talk like that. That's some nigga shit. Okay, that's some street talk. But what business people do, and I had to break it down to him like this. I said, Carlos, business people talk about their plan for the, because he got some land and he got some things he wanted to do. And he got some grants. He want grants to help him do all the stuff. He tell me about how hard of a time he had and how he helping a single woman. I said, that ain't stuff business people talk about. Business people, they talk about their story. In fact, you ain't even got to say you went to prison. You say that you know you are strong because for 15 years you were very innovative and you learned a few things about yourself, and then you were able to contribute to a single mother and her family. That's his girlfriend. You see how you can spin that thing? That's why my business is called Let Me Write It For You. So he finally listened. But he calling me back to back. I'm like, Carlos, every time you call me, your price increases because you talking. And he don't let me get a word in edgewise so I can show him what I can do to help him. But he know I can help him. And then he told me he ain't got no money. Now, let me tell you what. When a hoodlum tell you they ain't got no money, that's game. And if it works for you, that's great. But it just don't work over here. It don't work at 931, my phone number. Okay, because that's my business number. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't got no feedback. Matter of fact, when any man tell me he ain't got no money, I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got no information. I ain't got no advice unless you're homeless. If I have $1, I'm gonna give it to you because you don't know. You might be entertaining angels unaware. But in terms of business, if you say you don't have no money in the resume sphere, nobody respects you. Nobody talks to you because a lot of us don't have money. A lot of us are struggling, but that's not what you say in business. What you say is you ask for subcontract opportunities. What you say is, what are you all doing during the downturn? You say intelligent sentences that mean the same thing. Okay? And somebody's going to say, oh, I need a resume. Oh, I can send you my resumes. Or I'm going on vacation. Can you take over my workload? I'm like, sure. That's what you say. Okay? However, I mean, I'm going to do resumes, all that stuff. And but I really want to do business. I want to work with the weight loss and fitness thing. I want to work with people who have mobility issues, and I want to work with people who are obese and overweight, and I want to work with people who are struggling with their weight, or I want to work with people who lost weight and still see themselves as fat. Mm. Well, I want to do trainings and talk about health and wellness and its importance. That's what you know. Or not. Or I want to get married and just travel with my husband. Or I could do ladies' days on Saturdays around the country and get ladies back to fitness, back to being ladies, back to really being the type of woman God wants and God loves. And that is a woman who's purposeful, who uses her hands and her creativity for her family, but if she doesn't have a family, for her community, but who also is balanced. It's not Christ-like to not be creative, get your rest, be creative, maintain your personal self from head to toe, be creative, relax yourself, be creative. Now I talk loud, so calm down, calm down. You don't take all of that loud talking. I mean, girls, sometimes we gotta talk loud. But I mean, as a mantra, calm down. Deal with yourself. That's what Michelle says. Her grandma always used to say, go in there and get your mind right. Okay? So get your mind right, ladies. Because what your mind on right now is some foolishness. Okay? Y'all trying to be boss bitches and strong black women. And okay. No. Hey, be strong all you want to, honey. I don't know what to say. But I get it. I get it. Because them bills real. And so, anywho. But did I tell y'all the official colors of the Lose Weight With Me business? Mr. Yellow. Ow, ow, ow. I'm going to make a double Dutch. Well, it's raining now, but when it stops raining, we're going to make a double Dutch squares in the yard, in the driveway, so I can practice my double Dutch. Bus coming down the street. Ow! Moving pretty fast. You better shuffle your feet. Come on. Hey, get on the double Dutch bus. The double Dutch bus. Ow! 3, 5, 4, 4. I'll be done. Here I come, okay? So I gotta get back to dancing. I gotta get over to South Africa. My coach had me doing squats. Okay, he just wants me to do 1%. I'm like, okay, he was watching. I said, let me know when it's 1%. So I go down a little bit and up a little bit and down a little bit and up a little bit and down a little bit and up a little bit, and I'm tired. So I said, Coach, I'm gonna be squatting at the wall, ain't it? Okay. Then he had me like lean on the wall like this right here. And after a while, it was tiring. And somebody went, I know it's hard. I said, what about it do you know that's so hard? Because people say anything out their mouth on my weight loss channel. I wish they would just shut. It was hard. But you don't know. Did I say it was hard? I'm just like, oh. They get on my nerves. Saying something just to say something. And who is it that get on her nerves? Because that's what I do all the time. I go on here and I do write down some things I want to tell y'all, but shoot, I can talk a mile a minute, as you can see. Okay? Because I got stuff to say. But I'm proud. I'm proud of this journey. I'm proud of the support. Because I think I can't do it unless I can't even clean my house unless somebody else come over here and do it for me. But when they come and do it, I can keep it clean. Okay? So I believe that, so that's what's true for me. And that's what I'm telling you. Believe what you want to believe, but own it. And I'm so glad that I stated what I wanted and it was respected. So I have another colleague that I work with and I care about him deeply, but my words have not been respected. So what I'm going to do is not use them. And men are so good at knowing what to say. I know one time I noticed my brothers do this. One time I went home, I noticed my older brother don't say nothing, but he watch everything. He don't say nothing, but he watch everything. And I noticed my baby brother, he say it all the time. He keeps talking. And sometimes he told me, he said, I don't want to listen to what you guys say because you might convince me otherwise. Now that's not really wise, but okay, that's game because that's street stuff. But I noticed my big brother, I always was the one to tell him come and go out with me and my girlfriends because we didn't have a man to go out with us. So he would go out and honey, he would throw down $100 bill on the table. I'm like, he ain't doing this because y'all here. He would never do this with me. Okay? And he wouldn't say nothing. He'll laugh sometimes. And because he think he cute. Or they think he cute. I'm like, girl, whatever. But I noticed that about my brothers. Okay, brothers. Okay. But, it's all good. It's called life. And more, my friend passed away. Here go her obituary right here. If you want to live life, if you want to work on your health, hey, Wade, is it your birthday yet? It's your birthday? It's Wade's birthday. Is it your birthday yet, Wade? Because he's in Australia, so it's his birthday. Today is Tuesday. Is today Wednesday? It's Wade's birthday because tomorrow is Thursday where you are. Happy birthday to Wade. Happy birthday to Wade. Happy birthday to Wade. Okay, it was yesterday. Well, you didn't say it yesterday. Happy birthday to Wade. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Did you enjoy your birthday, Wade? Did you enjoy your birthday? But let us know if you enjoyed your birthday. Hey, Jay Williams. Hey, Rossi. How y'all doing? So, what I was saying about today, we had our graduation. You don't look it. Well, baby, 40 is fine with us. It's not too bad. When we had our graduation, we had a potluck today, so I ate. They fixed me my plate, and I ate it. And I just felt a little bit guilty. Or I felt a little bit sad, because I'm like, because it's really good food, and I ate it. I'm like, it was good. But I'm like, girl, you'll be all right. I ate 2 pieces of candy, too. Mm-hmm. It was white chocolate because when I looked it up on my app, it said 2 pieces was a serving. So by all means, I said, "Girl, bring me that other serving." It said 2 pieces is a serving. I'm like, "Wait a minute now." So I figured I might as well just drink this on. Even though I've been getting my water in, so it's okay. So it's okay. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow. I got a letter from my insurance. It said they're gonna assign me a dentist, and it's gonna be the last dentist I went to. And remember, I went to the dentist last 2 weeks ago, which is great. And so I don't have a problem with that. But it said if you want to change your dentist, that's okay too. They just be doing stuff. And it said I got another letter today. They took away our ability to have our extra money that they give us in our insurance to cover our utility bills. So they brought that back. At least I think that's what that letter said. You know, you can't be too sure. So I'm gonna meet with the representative and find out. And so, but each year, I've only been on disability like 4 years, but each year apparently they decrease benefits. So these people get on my nerves. But they don't decrease their own benefits up in Washington, up in the White House, okay? They don't vote to decrease their health care. They don't vote to decrease their benefits or their allowances. In fact, they vote to give themselves a raise. And they got that good insurance. Mm. Okay, hold on. I gotta find the battery charger for this watch. See, if I don't keep it on my mind, honey, I'll stop using the watch because I won't know where the charger is, and then I will be like, I don't know where it is, and that watch will be sitting over here on the floor with all these other gadgets. Okay, so let me make sure I find it. I gotta keep. Oh, okay. They gave us this. I'm gonna give one to my niece. So, have y'all ever had this Wicked Grove? It's hard cider, so it's got some liquor in it. So, I'm gonna give one to my niece. I got two. I'll give one to her. So, here it is. Uh-oh, that's not it. That's the charger for my car. Okay. Because my phone was dead. Also, I'm going to start using these stress balls. I collect these things for other people. I'm like, Deborah, you need these stress balls in your life. You need a stress ball in your life. Hey, you need a stress ball in your life. Hey. Okay, and then I thought about that. I got to floss my teeth. Okay, now, Miss Deborah, what did you do with your with the battery charger? Is it right here? I tell you, I literally know it's not right here because that's a different cord. This is just a cell phone charger. Oh well, honey, it should be. I actually had it this morning, and I was gonna take it with me in case my watch died and needed to be charged. Then I realized it doesn't really die that fast, and so I went to the dentist a while back. Okay, yes. Well, it's the end of the year here, so we got to go to the dentist and we got to use up our benefits because our benefits are going to go down $1,000 next year. So, and I only used $300 last year, and I only used $150 so far. But tomorrow I'll use some of the benefits, and so I feel kind of bad, and I feel kind of sad. And so, and see, just to give you an example, my arms are hurting just from doing that. But I think because I got up and down twice, and I was also, when I got home, I was organizing things a little bit. So I used my arms a little bit. And maybe, and the other thing is maybe because I feel better, I move faster. And that makes my arms a little tired for me moving at that speed. So, Well, oh well. You know what I do? I just calm down. And if you lose something you can't find, if you say a prayer, God will make it. God will reveal it to you. Y'all know what I need to get? I need to get some long black gloves. But if I wear a black sequin dress, would these look good with a black? With this blue, the colors are black and gold. Except they were talking about accent colors. They were those young ladies. You could tell I'm mature. They were discussing the different colors. I'm like, look, girl, just give me two of them. We're gonna be all right. But I found these when I was looking. I think I probably got these for either my sister. I think I did because they're blue and that's one of her favorite colors. So I might give these to her. She probably don't want them, but I'm gonna want them, so I'm gonna keep them for me. But I need to get some black ones, but I want them to be some long ones. And I'm gonna wear my. I got a gold scarf. I'm gonna wear that because the colors are black and gold, so I'm gonna wear that. And I'm gonna wear my tennis shoes because I'm gonna have to climb up some steps and walk across the stage. So I'm gonna do that. More than a woman. Hey, hey. It's Thursday over here. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Well, that's okay. I was just talking about I felt like today was a struggle day because I ate at the we had a party today and I ate there. And you know, sometimes people like us find anything to feel guilty about. So sometimes you have to work with yourself to say, you know what? Yeah, you ate a lot of food, all the food. Well, it was dips. It wasn't like the worst thing in the world. And I mean, it was chicken dip. It was good food, but I somehow in my spirit feel kind of bad for eating it and feel like I did something wrong, but I didn't. But then again, I feel kind of guilty when I eat all the calories that things that I should eat. I'm like, well, girl, you know what? You just finding something to feel guilty about, Miss Deborah. Just finding anything to feel guilty about, okay? And so, but what I want you to do, Miss Deborah, is calm down. Tomorrow I'm going to work out. My coach asked me to come 30 minutes later. I'm like, that's cool. I'm working out. I'm going to get my teeth done. And then there is a seminar at the library, but I'm probably going to go home. There's this concept called fear of missing out, FOMO. And sometimes I struggle with that because I want to be at all the things. Hey, gotcha. And so, although I told them to take me to the library, more than likely I'm gonna tell them to take me home. Like, girl, you leaving the dentist? Go home. Your mouth gonna be open. Go home. But it's pain free care, so I don't think it's gonna hurt. These new endodontists, they're about their business. They are about their business. So, and honestly, when I do find the cord, it takes like what you said. Tell them about it. Woo, tell them about it. Send them super chats to me. Super chat a sister up. That's what I'm talking about. Gotcha. That's what I'm talking about. And don't forget, we have our birthday. Our birthday. I mean, our Christmas, our Hanukkah, our Children of Israelites, our Jewish gifts. Send them to me. I put some black-owned businesses in the chats. And send it my way. Send me a present so I can get it by December 1st. So we can do the 25 days of Christmas. And then I can open up my presents from you to me. So yes, 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 yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I still lost 200. At the end of the day, it don't matter what I did today. I still have lost 294 pounds. Okay. So sometimes you have to look at the positive, reflect on the present, and they're gonna have snacks next Thursday too. So snacks happen. But I'm not going. I love my good fish play on Friday. But I don't know. I got to go to the doctor on Friday, and I might have to drive my car. But I know my doctor. He see me walking, but I really don't want him to see me walking. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that. But it's best that he still see me in the wheelchair and see me get up from the wheelchair. because sometimes you need to keep your benefits. So you need to keep what they have on record on record. Because if you listen to what they say, do they say take them pills, get a home care worker, all the stuff. They do say, oh, it's good that you're losing weight, but they really, really want you to be doing whatever they say do. And what they would say do is have weight loss surgery. And what they can do is they can have the weight loss surgery, or they can have their mama have the weight loss surgery. Okay, how about that? Tell your mama to do it. So, and so they don't say much else. They gave me a little handout though. So, if that's your thing, I guess that's my thing. Hey, Donnie, my thing is buy my resume list. So, hey, your thing might you could find. I mean, buy my grant list. Your thing could be, well, I can get my own grants. I'm like, well, okay. If you ask me what you should do, I think you should hit me up with that 250 and buy my grant list. That's what I think. So everybody got their thing, okay? Every one of us have the thing that we're doing. And when you're doing your thing, you respect what the other person's thing is. Like, I respect what each person is doing to lose weight. But don't tell me to try what you're doing, because what you're doing worked for you. And you don't know what worked for me because you ain't me. And that's very important. And that's a part of just respecting that everybody is different. And so it's very important that we cheer and support each other on in our different paths. That's very important. That's very, very, very important. And so, and you give yourself grace. That's very, very, very important. And you keep dreaming and you keep setting your goal. And then you keep noticing how you are as you enjoy your day, as you go about your day. And that helps. That helps you to power for that. But for me, what helps me is there is so much value in community. And it helps me to be a part of a community. That's why I'm able to even write this book, because in my community, we started doing what's called food stories, which is, she teaches us it doesn't matter what happened to you. What matters is what you think about what happened to you. Does that make sense? And that resonated with me. And the things that we did, meditate, calm down. My counselor used to always talk about that mindfulness stuff. And I was like, witchcraft? Okay. But I didn't know. I'm like, relax. No, okay, I can try. And at first I couldn't even do it that second. But sometimes I could do it. And what I love about it is even if you do it halfway, you can still get good results. Even if you do it for 30 seconds, you still get good results, which is calming yourself down. Okay? So give me some of your favorite songs. We're going to get on out of here. And I just want you to know it is possible, honey. It is so possible. It may not even look like it. It may not sound like it. You might, whatever the case may be, you could be in your bed like me. That's my headboard right there, baby. In the bed. That's all I got for you. In the bed. I ain't got no y'all ain't seen me on the couch one time. You ain't, because I ain't been on the couch in years. Because when I used to get on it used to be hard for me to get up. So I haven't gotten on the couch. I say when I get under 400, I'll try to get on the couch again. And I could probably get up, because I get up in the chair by myself. So I just give myself that grace. I give myself that grace. Oh, and the little two kids are coming trick-or-treating Saturday at 4 o'clock. And the mother said they like natural stuff. Oh, guess what? I'm going to give them cocoa bulbs, some rocks, and a fan, a blowy thing that they can blow. And so, yeah, I love that. Because I got a lot of little knickknacks around here for kids, and that ain't candy. And I feel like now, man, that's why I'm not going to our senior Halloween party. I don't want to be a part of that, because I don't need to be around all that candy. And I don't want to give kids candy. I want to give kids fruits and nuts, okay? And so, but I am going to let y'all go. It's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna wake up at 6. I'm gonna get up at, I don't have to be at the gym till 9:30, so I can get up at 8 o'clock and be in the car at 9 o'clock. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna wake up at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna wake up at 4:30. It's 1 o'clock right now. I'm gonna wake up at 4:30 or 4:45. However, I have joy. I have love. Electric Lights Orchestra. Don't bring down. That song was in the 70s. Wait, I don't know that song. You gotta sing that for me. And so, but I knew I had to put this silk scarf on. Now, if I don't roll my hair, this is fine because it's silky under there. But if I roll my hair, I don't like this one. I like the big one. There's a song that they used to play, that old song. Every day, all I can do is reminisce about loving you. There's a song that they still play, that old song. That's by Ray Parker Jr. That's the jam. So I appreciate everybody listening to my channel. I appreciate you. Please follow, like, subscribe. If you know anybody who is 100, 200, 300 pounds overweight, please pray for them. Please let them know I want to encourage them to work on their health. And I got you. If you want to consult with me, if you want to talk to me, I have packages that are from $15 to $249. I have my 7-day You Ain't Got to Eat About It challenge, which is only $49. And I'll have more things to go for you. My ebook will be out on December the 28th at midnight. And so I just encourage you all to lose weight with me. And come on, let's not eat about it, okay? So God bless you. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and hair grease. Cheers. Thank y'all for your support. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.